why you can understand content in English without subtitles. Hi guys, today I'm gonna talk about why you can understand content in English without subtitles. Why this happens. So today I'm gonna give you 3 reasons why this happens. The first reason that you can understand without subtitles, it's just simply because you are not using subtitles anymore. So this may look difficult because you are used to watching everything with subtitles, but right now you are not using it anymore. So it's gonna be different at first because you are used to see things written while you're watching, that now you are not seeing it anymore. So now you are listening to words being connected and it feels like it's one word but it's a whole sentence. While in the past you would see this sentence written, but now you have to rely simply on your listening skills, and now you will learn about connected speech. You will listen to words being connected, you will listen to a lot of reduction, and you are not seeing it anymore. So that is why it's difficult at first, so you have to train your listening skills. Here you have to work more, you have to work more to understand more, to understand connected speech, to understand reduction, because native speakers link words together. So you have to rely only on your listening skills. Once you are used to it, you will start understanding things without subtitles, guys. So when I started to watch things without subtitles, I was like, it's so difficult. But when I get used to it, I was like, I'm watching without subtitles. It got so much easier because I got used to it. It's just a matter of getting used to it, because at first, when you started to watch things with subtitles, it was hard at first, right? Because it was a new language, and even with subtitles, it was hard at first because you would listen to words and reading words that you didn't know, you didn't understand. Even with the words written, you didn't understand because you didn't know that word. And with time, you got used to it, right? So it's the same thing. You will get used to it. You just have to practice. The other reason may be the fact of cultural references. Sometimes you are watching something and everything is going well, you are understanding everything, but then you realize that you are not understanding the context. They started to talk about things related to their cultural references. They started to talk about things that only people who were born in that country or grew up in that country know. So it's normal if you don't understand. You don't have to understand everything related to cultural references because you were not born there and you can understand everything, right? And that's why maybe you don't understand some things, you don't understand something in context. It's just because they are using references of their culture. And I remember when I was watching this video, I was understanding everything, guys, but then I was not understanding anymore. And I was like, my English is not improving, my listening skill is not improving. But then I realized that it wasn't about my listening skills, it's just because they were talking about things related to their culture, and I wasn't understanding because I was not born there, I didn't know. They were talking about things related to their culture. That's why I didn't understand. So maybe the reason you don't understand is just because of the cultural references and not your English. The third reason, some accents are more difficult than others. And yeah, there are so many different accents, and some accents are more difficult than others. And that's why maybe you can understand without subtitles. And my experience with that, I would watch videos and I would be so happy that I was understanding everything. But then I would watch other videos and the accent were too difficult and I was like, I didn't understand, so my English is not improving. But then I realized that I understand most of the videos that I watch. So the problem is not my English. It's just because some accents, yes, are more difficult than others. That is the other reason why you can understand content in English videos, whatever, without subtitles. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on my Instagram.